Hi everyone. So today in this session we are going to start with a new concept called as purchasing power parity theory, interest rate parity theory. Two parity theories we are going to learn. Along with that, using that parity theories, we are going to analyze and furthermore emphasize into an area called as covered interest arbitrage. What is the concept? Covered interest arbitrage. So in this session, what are the things that we are going to learn? Let me first make it clear. We are going to start with a concept called as covered interest arbitrage. Before covered interest arbitrage, we will be covering out purchasing power parity theory and interest rate parity theory. Once these two are completed, connected concept is covered interest arbitrage. That also we will be completing in the today's session. Okay. Once that is completed, 18 to 20 hedging problems in one single stretch we will be completing. Okay, so like that we will be completing more than 60% of the chapter by the next lecture. In this lecture we will complete purchasing power parity theory, interest rate parity theory and covered interest arbitrage. Around 10 problems we will complete. Once these are completed, the very next session around 16 to 18 problems we will do. With that, the almost 60-70% of the chapter will be completed, because 90% of this chapter will be filled by hedging strategies. All these things we will be completing. Okay, so in the hedging, forward hedging, money market hedging, leading, lagging, all the concepts in one set we will complete all the problems. Okay, so once that is completed, nostro vostro accounts and extension cancellations will be there. That once completed, forex will be over. So the main crux of this particular area will be in the parity theory concept. Students are not having good clarity over this. They are knowing it, but they are not having clarity over what is happening in the parity theories that we are going to analyze in the today's sessions. Okay, so let's begin. See here. Problem number 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 already completed now. So 28 and some other concepts are also there. Somewhere around some other 2-3 problems are also there on the parity. When it comes, I will show you where it is. Okay, another 2-3 problems are also kept. So once we complete all those, this particular area called as arbitrage and other concepts will be completed. So first we are going to solve problem number 22 to problem number 27. First let us complete those. So see here. First let us understand what is the idea behind the concept called as a purchasing power parity theory. Once you understand the logic behind this particular concept of purchasing power parity theory, problems doing and solving will become very easy to understand. Once you really understand the concept of how this purchasing power parity theory concept has started. Okay, purchasing power parity theory will say that exchange rate between two countries must be reflected by prices of two products, okay, in those two countries. Sir, I didn't understand. Okay, see here now. One laptop in India or one laptop in USA, say for example, it is available at $1,000. It is available at $1,000. So the same laptop in India is available at, say for example, rupees 75,000. Now they say that prices of two products across two different countries will always decide the exchange rate between those two countries. Means how much is $1 equal to a rupees? How many rupees will be there for $1 in India? This particular theorem says that take any two products, take any two products, compare both of them. When you compare these two products, there will be one exchange rate that will be derived out of it or not? That should be the ideal exchange rate. Example I will tell you. One laptop in USA, say it is running at $1,000. The same laptop with the same features in India, it is trading at 75 rupees. So 75,000 rupees. Means how to understand this? A particular laptop which is available in USA for $1,000 is available in India at 75,000 means $1 should be ideally trading at rupees 75. This is how this particular concept of purchasing power parity theory explained. So purchasing power parity theory says that the exchange rate between two countries will be always equal to the comparative exchange rate between any two commodities between those two countries. Okay, so this will always explain us the exchange rate between two different countries. Clear everyone in the class? So take any one commodity, take the price in USA, take the price in India. What this particular PPPT means purchasing power parity theory. This purchasing power parity theory says that the exchange rate between two countries will be always reflected by the prices of any commodity across two different countries. Clear? So this is the idea. Okay, means if a particular product is, for example, a pen is available in USA at $1, the same pen is available in India at 80 rupees. In that case, $1 should be traded at rupees 80. This is the idea. So really this will be true na? May be true, may not be true. If it is true, okay. If it is not true, actually it should be 80. Maybe in the original circumstances it may be 75, 76 or it can be 82, 83 also. In that case, there exists a arbitrage opportunity. There exists what opportunity? Arbitrage opportunity. How to get that arbitrage opportunity is the next part of the concept. Okay, that's called as purchasing power parity theory arbitrage. Okay, that we will learn separately. First point, what I said, repeat. Purchasing power parity theory says that the exchange rate between two currencies should be always reflecting the prices of commodities across two different countries, those two countries. Okay, so now, or else people will get a doubt, sir, why $1 equal to 75, 80 rupees? Why can't it be $1 equal to 1 rupee? $1 can't be equal to 1 rupee because $1 commodity in USA is not available at 1 rupee in India. It is available at a different rate. Okay, now the question arises, sir, you are telling like this, some commodities are cheaper in India, costly in USA. In that case, sir, exchange rate will not follow. Na? That's why, for understanding sake in the exam, he will give laptop, he will give radiator, he will give radio, he will give so many commodities. But in reality, purchasing power parity theory is not compared to your phone, mic set, laptops, like this, like a fool they will not compare. For understanding sake in exam, they will give laptops also. Okay, but in reality what they will compare? In reality they will compare the gold rates. That's why you might have heard in your childhood as well, how much gold reserve do you have, that much rate of exchange you will have. Why? Purchasing power parity theory la gold purchasing rate will be taken for consideration. Or else chocolate in India is 2 rupees, the same chocolate in USA is available at for example sake, $2, then 1 rupee can fetch $2. Like that you should not. 1-to-1 basis like each and every commodity, we should not do this theorem. In examinations la laptops, mics, phones also he will give question. But in reality, it should be always compared between gold. 1 kg of gold in USA, 1 kg of gold in India, they will compare and they will decide an exchange rate. Whenever gold rate increases, exchange rate also increases in India. Understood the concept, everyone? This is how the exchange rates are determined. So purchasing power parity theory says that exchange rate between two currencies will be always decided through the exchange rate that is existed between the prices of commodities in those two countries. Okay, next. Sir, why PPPT concept? PPPT will be used for 3 purposes. Number 1, spot rate. Number 2, forward rate without swap points, directly forward calculation. Number 3 will be called as arbitrage. When I tell spot rate arbitrage, okay, but in middle there is another thing. What it is? This middle one is called as forward rate. Is called as what rate, sir? Forward rate. Sir, forward rate, you said that when we go to banker will give ticks, pips, points, we will adjust those, we will get forward. Those are all called as actual forwards. Those are all called as what forward, sir? Actual forward, bank will quote. But PPPT will give a forward rate. That forward rate is called as a theoretical forward rate, also called as a fair forward. Is called as what forward, sir? Fair forward. Means as per the model, this should be the rate. But actually there will be different thing. Then arbitrage opportunity will open. How that will be, we will see in 2-3 problems. Up to here, everyone understood the whole logic behind the concept, right? So let us start understanding this particular concept. Before that, let us start writing the notes. Okay. Keep the heading. Write down. Parity theories and their analysis. Parity theory and their analysis. Okay. So keep the heading parity theories and their analysis. Write down. There are 2 theories on parity of foreign exchange, namely purchasing power parity theory, interest rate parity theory. Interest rate parity theory. Parity represents equality or balance. Hence, these theories will calculate A balanced foreign exchange. How that will be, we will see. Okay, balanced foreign exchange. First, let us first keep the heading. Write down purchasing power parity theory. Purchasing power parity theory. Purchasing power parity theory. Write down the notes clearly. From here, PPPT means purchasing power parity theory. Says that exchange rate between any two currencies will be reflected by prices of same commodity in those two countries. PPPT says that exchange rate between any two currencies will be reflected by the prices of same commodity in those two countries. Reflects the prices of any commodity in those two countries. Up to here, everyone completed? Next. Why PPPT is used? Write down. Okay, write down. First one. To calculate spot rate, to calculate forward rate, to make an arbitrage. For these three reasons, we will use the model called as purchasing power parity theory. Completed writing up to here? So, what we understood is purchasing power parity theory will always emphasize on the exchange rate between two currencies on the basis of the prices of the products. As I said, it will be used for three purposes. Number one, to calculate the spot rate, to calculate the forward rate, to make an arbitrage. Now, let us understand all the three concepts now. How PPPT will be used to calculate spot rate, how PPPT will be used to calculate forward rate, how PPPT will be used to check the arbitrage opportunities. Okay, now let us see. PPPT as a tool for calculating the spot rate. What's a spot rate? Okay, see the screen properly, everyone. First, as per PPPT, exchange rate between two currencies reflects prices of any one commodity in those two countries. Okay, for example, see this. Today means spot. One pen in India is getting traded at 70. One pen in USA is getting traded for $1. One pen in India is available at rupees 70. One pen in USA is available at $1. Means the exchange rate between rupees and dollars shall be $1 equal to 70. This is how spot rates will be calculated. Okay, next one. PPPT as a tool to calculate forward rates. As a tool to calculate what's a forward rates. Okay, now listen carefully. How the forward rates will be calculated using PPPT. First I will show you the formula. Once that is done, I will also tell you how that formula has been derived. 1 plus ID plus 1 plus ID divided by 1 plus IF equal to F by S. ID, inflation of domestic currency. IF, inflation of foreign currency. F, forward rate. S, spot rate. Okay, sir, what does it mean? One pen in India is available today at how much? 70. The same one pen is available in USA at how much? $1 today. Means what is the spot exchange rate? $1 equal to rupees 70. Now this pen which is available in India at 70 rupees today will be available at same 70 rupees after 1 year. Price will increase. Generally, if inflation is 10, we take on pens, inflation is 10%. Means a pen which is available at 70 today will not be available at same 70 after 1 year. The price will rise by 10%. Okay, same. If a pen is available in USA at $1 today, it will not be available at same $1 after 1 year. It will be available at more than $1 after 1 year. Okay, that will be 5% inflated. $1 pen will become $1.05 pen. Okay, so see there, a product which is available at rupees 100 today in India will be available at rupees 110 after 1 year due to inflation of 10%. And also a product which is available at $1 today will be available at $1.05 after 1 year. Okay, let's apply the formula. 1 plus, what is the inflation rate in India? 1 plus 0.1 divided by 1 plus IF, inflation of foreign country, how much? 0.05 equal to, forward we don't know, we are going to calculate the forward. What is the spot rate? 70. Okay, so 70 into 1.1 divided by 1.05. Okay, 1.05. So take calculator, everyone, calculate. 70 into 1.10, 77 divided by 1.05, 73.3333, 73.3333. This is what? Forward rate. So this forward rate you calculated using what? This forward rate we have calculated using the purchasing power parity. Okay, purchasing power parity, 73.33. You can add 33, another 2 digits also can be added. 3333. This is how they will calculate. As per PPPT, a dollar would be traded at rupees 73.33 after 1 year fairly. This is a fair price of a dollar after 1 year. That means really if the purchasing power parity theory is holding good in India, the price per dollar to rupee should be 73.33. Actually it may be 73.33, it may be lesser or higher, it may be lesser or higher. What we can do if it is so, we will understand in the next stage of discussion. Okay, see here now how this formula has been derived. Okay, how this formula has been derived, let me show you that. See here, roughly I will first to do, after that you can copy. See here, $1 equal to rupees 70. One pen equal to rupees 70 in India. One pen equal to $1 in USA. Means I can equate both of them or not? Equated. A pen which is available at $1 today will be available at same $1 after 1 year. It will be available at a higher rate in USA and a higher rate. How much inflated? 1.05. equal to a pen which is available at rupees 70 today in India will be available at same 70, will be available at a higher rate, will be available at a higher rate. How much inflated? 1.10. 1.10. Okay, now see here. $1 into 1.05 I can write as 1 plus 0.05. 1.10 I can write as 1 plus 0.10. 0.10. This is the dollar for which we need to calculate the forward rate into 1 plus 0.05 is the inflation rate of Indian currency or foreign currency or foreign currency. So I can write it as IF equal to 70 is the forward rate or spot rate or spot rate. So yes, plus 1 plus 0.10 is which rate? Forward rate or spot rate? Sorry, inflation rate in domestic or foreign or domestic. Okay, now how to rewrite this? F equal to S into 1 plus ID by 1 plus IF. S you bring here, F by S equal to 1 plus ID by 1 plus IF. This is how the formula has been derived. Okay, this is how the formula has been derived. So, in 1 plus ID divided by 1 plus IF equal to F by S. This is how the formula has come. Okay, so hope everyone understood the derivation stage also. So again you can rewrite the derivation. I have clearly written here. See here, derivation. $1 equal to rupees 70. $1 equal to rupees 70. $1 equal $1 into 1.05 equal to 70 into 1.10. So 1.05 can be rewritten as 1 plus 0.05. So this is how the formula has been derived. So hope up to here everyone understood the logic of this particular concept. So purchasing power parity theory usage will be of twofold, threefold actually. First two we completed, to calculate spot rate, to calculate forward rate. Purchasing power parity theory, beyond understanding the spot rate and forward rate, there is also another use. That another use we call as arbitrage using PPPT. What it is? Arbitrage using PPPT. Till now, with a numerical example, say we have seen PPPT forward and PPPT spot. Now we are going to see how arbitrage can be there using PPPT. Okay, arbitrage can be there using PPPT. I have given 3 examples. How many, sir? 3. 3 different situations I analyze in exams. Any of the 3 situations can come. Beyond this, no situation can come. Okay, I have given clear analysis to everything. Let me first make a rough analysis. Okay, first see here. Everyone participate. One pen today is at 70. One pen today is at $1 in USA. This is in India. This is in USA. What does it mean? If one pen in India is 70 and if one pen in USA is $1, then as per PPPT, how much should be the exchange rate? $1 equal to rupees 70. But this may be true, may not be true. That means it may happen, may not happen. Pen is 70 only. As per the pen, if you equate $1, it should be equal to 70 rupees. But it may happen, may not happen. So actual can be of 3 types. It can be really equal to 70 exchange rate, or it should be 70 but it is actually at 75. It should be 70 but it is actually getting traded at 65. One stage like it is equal, one stage like it is higher, one stage like it is lower. Beyond this, what question like examination can come? Examination or question can come in any of these 3 ways. Okay, let us see how the first stage has to be tackled. First stage has to be what's tackled. See here, how much is the cost of a pen? 70 rupees. How much is the same pen cost in USA? $1. That means how much should be the exchange rate? $1 equal to 70. How much is the actual exchange rate? $1 equal to 70. That means there is a mismatch, there is a perfection. When there is a perfection, arbitrage will not be there. Okay, If you want to check, you can check. See here. First, let us check the opportunity of arbitrage. See here. You do one thing. You can do two types of situations here. First, buy a pen in India. Buy pen in India. Okay. Buy pen in India. How much is the cost of the pen? 70. Sell in USA. Export. Sell in USA. How much? $1. That means how much you receive? $1 I will receive. Convert $1 into rupees. $1 equal to how much? 70. So how much you will get? 70 rupees. How much you bought? 70. How much you sold? $1, which gives you how much? 70. So how much is the gain? 0. No sir, I will go for buy in USA and sell in India. Do that. I will buy in USA. How much? $1. How much sir? $1. Okay. Now $1 I will buy in USA. I will import and sell in India. At how much? 70. At how much? 70. I bought the pen at $1 or not? Okay. $1, let us say I have taken credit. I have taken what's a credit. That means I need to pay that $1 or not. How much is the realization that I got in India? 70 rupees. I convert rupees into dollars. How much is a rupee dollar? 70. 70. How much is the gain? 0. So there is no arbitrage gain. That means if the PPPT is holding good, there will be no arbitrage gain, because what it should be and what it actually is, both are same. There is no imperfection in the market. Market imperfection will lead to arbitrage. When there is no market imperfection, from where you will get the arbitrage opportunity? You will not. This is the idea behind this first concept. Hope everyone understood the logic behind this. Right? Let's go to the next part. Pen is available at 70. Pen is available in India at 70 and USA $1. Actually, ideally it should be traded at 70, but in reality it should be at 70. Ideally, exchange rate, but it is at 75. That means, as per PPPT, it should be 70, but actually it is at 75. There is a mismatch or a imperfection that exists. From this imperfection, you need to take the arbitrage gain. Okay. Random methodology is always wrong. Go by a logic. Go by what's a logic. Okay. Now, how to understand the logic here? Tell me. Pen is available at how much? $1 equal to, pen is available at 70 in India, $1 in USA. If this be the case, dollar should be traded at 70. Dollar should be traded at 70. But it is traded at 70 or 75 or 75. But actually dollar is trading at 75. Now answer my question one by one. $1 should be how much? 70. But $1 actually is getting traded at how much? 75. Dollar is overpriced in India, underpriced in India. Dollar is overpriced in India. When something is overpriced, you should buy or sell. You should sell. When something is overpriced, that means it should be 70, but it is at 75. What you should do? Immediately jump into the market and sell it. Am I clear? So therefore, try to understand clearly. A dollar which should be available at 70 is available in India at 75. Means dollar in India is underpriced, overpriced, it is overpriced. When something is overpriced, what you need to do? You have to sell. You have to sell. Okay, you have to sell what? You have to sell in dollars. You have to sell in dollars. Dollar means which currency? USA currency, Indian currency, USA. So sell in USA. Sell in USA. To sell in USA, first what I need to do? Buy in India. Buy the pen in India at rupees 70. Buy the pen in India at rupees 70. Pen is at 70. If pen is at 70, exchange should be at 70. But it is in 75. That means there is a mismatch. That means PPPT is not correctly followed. As per PPPT, it should be 70, but actually it is trading at 75. There is a market imperfection. From that imperfection, we are going to make the profits now. Clarity here? Let's do. So, again, I repeat, dollar is underpriced or overpriced. As per PPPT, it should be how much? 70. But actually it is trading at how much? 75. Dollar is underpriced or overpriced? Overpriced. When something is overpriced, you should sell it. Okay, you should sell it. So to sell it, when something is overpriced, you have to sell. When something you are going to sell, automatically what will happen? You are selling that particular dollar. Okay, selling in, for example, $1 is should be at 70, but it is trading at how much? 75. That means dollar is underpriced or overpriced? Overpriced. When dollar is overpriced, you need to sell dollars. So you need to buy dollars or sell dollars. That means product also you have to sell in dollars. That means you have to sell in dollars, means you have to sell in which place? USA. To sell in USA, first I need to buy that product in India or not. So buy a pen in India for 70. Throw it to USA, export. Okay, and sell. How much? $1. How much? $1. Okay. Convert $1 into rupee. So $1 is actually traded at how much? 75. How much you will get? 75. Here you made an arbitrage gain of 5 rupees. This is what you want to tell. Okay. Next. Pen is available in India at how much? 70 rupees. In USA, $1. Therefore, exchange rate should be $1 equal to 70. But actually, it is only 65. It is only 65. Okay, now answer my question clearly. Dollar is at $7. Should be traded at 70, but it is actually getting traded only at 65. Dollar is underpriced or overpriced? Dollar is underpriced or overpriced? Dollar is underpriced. When something is underpriced, it is recommended to buy or sell? Buy. That means dollar buy. That means in dollars you need to buy. That means in USA you have to buy. So buy in USA. How much is a pen cost? $1. Sell in India. How much you need to sell? Pen cost is in 70. Okay, pen cost is in 70. So convert 70 into dollars. Okay, 70 into dollars. 65 $1. 70 means, take calculator, 1.0769. 1.0769 is the dollars. That means I invested $1, but I realized 1.0769. Therefore, there is a 0.0769 profit that I have made. This is the arbitrage gain. Some people, do you know what they will do? If a question is given like this, they will do in both methods. Means what? First they will see here, buy in India, sell in USA, convert. They will do. Or first they will do buy in USA, sell in India. They will not get arbitrage gain. Now they will do in another way. Then examiner, valuer also will laugh at us. Okay, you are mugging up the concepts. You don't know the idea, how to understand. So therefore, for the last time I am again repeating the logic and sense of this concept. It should be ideally at 70. But the dollar is trading at 75. Means the dollar is overpriced, underpriced, or overpriced. When something is overpriced, it should be ideally at 70, but it is available at 75. Dollar is overpriced. When something is overpriced, it is recommended to sell. Therefore, sell dollars. Means what? You have to sell in USA. To sell in USA, first you need to buy in India. In India, the price of the pen is 70. Buy in India at 70, sell in USA at $1, convert that $1 with the 75 rupees, you get an arbitrage gain of 5. Ideally, it should be traded at 70, but the dollar is available at 65. Dollar is underpriced. When something is underpriced, it is recommended to buy it. So, dollar has to be bought. That means you have to buy the pen in USA, sell in India for 70, convert this 70, you will not just get $1, you will get $1.0769 in this case. This is how they want to convey. Okay, this is all about the arbitrage opportunities that can be understood using a concept called as purchasing power parity theory. So hope everyone is confident and comfortable with regard to the understanding of purchasing power parity theory. Let us go into the notes writing. Okay, as per PPPT, exchange rate should be ideally at rupees 70, but it is really trading at rupees 75. That means the product here represent dollar in my case. Okay, I will write here if you want, which should be ideally at, which should be, okay, see here now. Sir, product means even if you take pen, I can interpret. See here, as per PPPT, exchange rate should be ideally be at rupees 70. Okay, ideally be at 70, but it is really traded at 75. That means exchange rate is at how much? 75. You can interpret in two ways. Pen is available at 70. That means as per PPPT, it should be 70, but actually it is in 75. If it is actually in 75, PPPT whole good pen should be at 75, but pen is not at 75 rupees. That means product which should be ideally at 75 because of exchange rate. Exchange rate is how much? 75 per rupee. Second situation, how much it is? 75. If this is as per PPPT, pen should be at 75, but pen is available at 75 or 70. Yeah, 70. Okay, the product which should be ideally at rupees 75 is trading at 70 only. This means the product is underpriced. When something is underpriced, it is recommended to buy it. Okay, so therefore pen is underpriced in India. Therefore buy in India, sell in USA. Explanation what I have given for 2 minutes back, dollar and rupee point of view I explained. In the illustration I have written from the product point of view. Okay, so sell in USA, buy in India, 5 rupee gain. Same. If it is more than the actual, this is how the analysis will be. Okay, you do in any way, exchange rate interpretation you make or product wise interpretation you make. In the previous 5 minutes back I explained, now there I explained through the exchange rate point of view. Means how I explained, exchange rate should be at 70, but it is in 75. From exchange rate point of view, how can I interpret this? How can I interpret? Means dollar which should be at 70 is available at 75. Therefore the dollar is overpriced. There I said dollar is overpriced. When something is overpriced, what you need to do? You have to sell dollars. That means you have to sell the product in USA. Same thing in game. Now let us understand from the product point of view. If exchange rate actually in the market is 75, if PPPT hold good, product also should be available at 75, but it is available only at 70. Product is underpriced. From the dollar point of view, dollar is overpriced. Product is underpriced in USA. Na? 70 is 75 worth product is available only at 70 means it is underpriced in India. It is underpriced in India. Okay, product underpriced in India, dollar overpriced. Okay, okay. Now, so when something is underpriced, it is recommended to buy. Therefore, buy in India, sell in USA. This is how the gain will come. Okay, please copy down the solution clearly. From here you need to copy. Write down PPPT as a tool for calculating the spot rates. Copy down. Copy down clearly, everyone. So everyone completed writing. So enough time has been taken. So with this, we have completed the notes and theoretical discussion on the concept called as a purchasing power parity theory. Okay, now the purchasing power parity theory as a concept we completed. Now let us do some problems. So let us also make some problematic calculation with regard to the purchasing power parity theory. See here. Problem number 20 to 23 will be comprehensively explaining us the concept of what is purchasing power parity theory. Okay, a comprehensive way of understanding those two will be made through problem number 22 and problem number 23. Let us see the question. In 1992, a transistor cost $22.84 in New York, dollar Singapore dollar 69 in Singapore, 3,240 rubles in Moscow. If the law of price is held, law of price means PPPT, is held, what is the exchange rate between dollar and Singapore dollar, dollar and rubles? This is a first question. That means if PPPT hold good, what is the rate? What the exchange, the actual exchange rates are 1 US dollar equal to Singapore dollar 1.63, 1 US dollar equal to 250 rubles. Where would you prefer to buy your transistor? This is the question that he is being asked. Okay, take a minute time, read the question first. Once you read the question, we go into the analysis part. Okay, both will do together. First analyze the entire question first. Completed? Okay. Let us now solve this answer together. Let us do together. Okay. First, write down the question number clearly. Question number 22. Okay. First, in 1992, transistor cost $22.84 in New York, 69 Singapore dollars in Singapore, 3,240 rubles in Moscow. If law of one price held, what is the exchange rate between dollar and Singapore dollar, dollar and rubles? Okay. First, step number 1. Everyone, write down neatly. Calculation of exchange rate against the dollar. Calculation of exchange rate against the dollar. First, write down in that. Okay, write down. Clearly, you have to present your answer. Price of transistor in USA. Next. Singapore dollar 69. Exchange rate as per PPPT is $22.84, Singapore dollar 69. $1 equal to, take calculator everyone, value this 69 divided by 22.84, 3.0210, 3.0210. This is $1. Next, B. Dollar to rubles. Dollar to rubles. This facility is available only for me, not for you. Okay, don't curse me, but still write down clearly. You have to write down. Rubles 3240, rubles 3240. $3240 divided by 22.84, 141.8564, 141.8564. Please copy down the answer up to here. Everyone copy down the answer up to here. Once you complete, we go to the next part. So if PPPT hold good, this should be the ideal exchange rate, also called as a fair exchange rate, that should be traded between two currencies. Should be like this. Okay, well? Next step. Step 2. Next step. Write down. Step 2. Write down. Cheapest place to buy. So what is the cheapest place to buy? This I will first to do, and I will give enough time for you to copy. Okay, so I don't have calculator, I need to value in this. Okay, so therefore I will also value. If you want, you value along with me, but first tell me, ideally the exchange rate between US dollar and Singapore dollar should be $1 equal to Singapore dollar, how much? 3.0210 it should be. 3.0210. And $1 equal to, ideally it should be rubles 141.8564 it should be. Okay, now actually it is traded at the same exchange rates. No, Singapore dollar is traded at 1.63 and rubles are traded at 141.8564. Means there is a perfection, imperfection. Because of imperfection, definitely there will be a cheaper place to buy and a higher place to sell. What is that he is asking us to calculate? Clear? So let us try to understand clearly now. Tell me, 1 US dollar and 1 Singapore dollar is traded at how much rate? 1.63. This is actual. How much it should be? 1.3.0210. So see here now. $1 equal to Singapore dollar 1.63. 1.63. Okay. Transistor cost in USA is how much? USA la how much is the transistor cost? $22.84. Okay. That means if $1 equal to Singapore dollar 1.63, okay, a transistor which is costing around 22.84 in USA should be costing how much? 22.84 into 1.63. Okay, like that you can calculate. But it is available in Singapore at $69. It should be at 37, but it is at 69. Okay, but it is at 69. Okay, likewise in the Moscow now, $1 equal to a transistor which is costing $22.84. 22.84 into how much is the Singapore dollars? If $1 equal to rubles, 141.8564, $22.84 transistor should be available at how much? Actually 141.8564. Okay, like that we need to calculate. So now listen carefully to the logic, how to do this problem. This only for understanding sake I said this. Now let us go into the pure analysis of this question. See here now. $1 to a Singapore dollar should be traded at 3.021 as per PPPT. But actually the exchange rate is traded at 1.63. Traded at 1.63. Okay. So rubles also should be traded at 250. Okay, but as per PPPT it is getting traded somewhere at 141 point something. Means how to understand this? See here. A transistor in USA is costing $22.84. $22.84. Okay. Now listen carefully. If $1 equal to Singapore dollar 1.63, a transistor which is costing 22.84 should be available at how much? 22.84 into 22.84 into 1.63, 37.23. This is the price at which it should be available, but in the Singapore it is available at how much? 69 Singapore dollars. Means it is underpriced or overpriced? Overpriced. As per the exchange rates, actual exchange rates, it should be at 37.23, but it is traded at 69. It is underpriced or overpriced? It is overpriced in Singapore, so don't buy. It is not a cheapest place. It is not a cheapest place. Okay, now second one, third one. $1 or a product which is available at $22.84. Okay, $1 equal to 250 rubles. 250 rubles. Okay, now a particular product which is available at $22.84 should be available at how many rubles? 22.84 into 250. That means it should be at 5710, but it is really getting traded at how much? 3240. How much, sir? 3240 rubles. That means it is traded at underpriced or overpriced? It is underpriced in Moscow. Therefore, it is underpriced in Moscow. So, since it is underpriced in Moscow, buy in Moscow, sell in Singapore. You can get an obvious gain difference between them. Okay, but a question will arise, sir. Moscow la if I sell, I will get everything in rubles. Singapore la if I Moscow la if I buy, I will get everything in. I have to pay everything in rubles. Singapore la if I sell, I will get everything in Singapore dollars. Okay, so how can you compare the profit between two different currencies? Therefore, we have to bring everything into a common currency. What is a common currency here? Dollar. So, in this problem, you can do in two ways. First way, whatever I have done now here. Okay. Second way is bringing everything into a common currency. Tell me, one $1 equal to Singapore dollar 69. Singapore dollar 69. So that means a product is available in India, sorry, in Singapore at how much? Dollars 69. A transistor is available at a Singapore dollars 69. Okay. Now, how much is the exchange rate between dollar and Singapore dollar? 1.63. 1.63 actual. Singapore dollar, this one. That means how many dollars it will get converted into? 69 divided by 1.63 means $42.33. Means, how to understand this? Tell me. In Singapore, transistor is costing how much? 69 Singapore dollars. 69 Singapore dollars. If I have to purchase at 69 Singapore dollars, how many US dollars I need to spend? 1 US dollar equal to 1.63 Singapore dollars. To purchase $69 Singapore dollars worth transistor, how much I need to spend? $42.33 I need to spend. Means if I would have purchased the same in USA, I would have purchased at $22.84. But if I have to purchase the same in Singapore, it is costing me 42.33 one way. So I brought into dollar point. USL it is available at 22.84. Okay. Now let us see the third different case. Okay. Moscow. $1 equal to simply, or a transistor is equal to 3240 rubles. 3240 rubles. Okay. Now it is really how many rubles? 250 rubles it will be available. 250 rubles it will be available. Okay. Now see here. 3240 divided by 250, $12.96. What does it mean? What does it mean? Means, see here, a particular transistor, if you have to buy in Russia, you have to buy at how much? 3240 rubles. If you have to convert it into, that means a person in USA, if you want to purchase in Moscow, okay, if you have to purchase in Moscow, how much you need to spend? 3240 rubles you need to spend. How much is $1 to ruble? 250 rubles I will get with $1. I have to purchase how many? 3240 rubles worth I have to purchase. Means I need to convert into $12.96. Okay. That means if I have to purchase a transistor in USA, I need to spend $22.84. In Singapore, $42.33. In Moscow, I have to spend $12.96. Where it is cheaper? Moscow. In previously the same problem I have done in a different way. If you observe, I have done a different way, but that way is not recommended because answer you will get in rubles and Singapore dollars. Both are two different currencies. Both are two different currencies. Okay, so both are two different currencies. You can't make a fair comparison. So to make a fair comparison, what you have to do? You have to first bring everything into one common currency format. Okay, let us try to understand this concept by writing. Cheapest place to buy. Write down one by one. Number one. If we buy in USA, $22.84. SP means Singapore, or I will write clearly SGP. So if he has to buy in Singapore, so first tell me, if a person in USA has to buy in Singapore, how the concept will be? See here. $1 equal to Singapore dollar 1.63. Okay. In Singapore, the product is available at how much? Person in USA has to spend 69 divided by 1.63. To buy the transistor. Next, number 3. If a person in USA has to buy in Moscow, $1 equal to how many rubles? $1 equal to how many rubles actually? Rubles 250. Okay. Now, if I have to purchase the transistor in Moscow, how many rubles I need to spend? Means how many dollars I need to spend? Has to spend dollars 3240 divided by 2 buy a transistor. So hope everyone understood this. If a person in USA has to buy in Moscow, $1 equal to ruble 250 means 3240 worth rubles transistor. I need to spend how much? I need to spend 12.96. Therefore, it is recommended to buy the transistor in Moscow and sell in Singapore. That's all. This is the answer for this particular question. So hope everyone understood the answer as well. Nothing great. I explained in both the ways. Second way is not to be written in examination, just for understanding sake. Just for understanding sake. If $1 equal to 250, If $1 equal to 250 rubles, if $1 equal to, for example, a transistor is there. The transistor, if you want to buy in Moscow, you need to spend how much? 3240 rubles you need to spend. How much? 3240 rubles you need to spend. Okay. So, as per the purchasing power parity theory, if you go, you will get one rate, but actually you will get another rate. Therefore, it is recommended to buy in Moscow. Like that also you can tell, but that is not that much correct method, because you can't make a fair comparison between Singapore dollar and rubles. Okay. Therefore, this is a more correct method and logical way of answering the same. Okay. So, this is the end of question number 22. Okay. Let us go to the next part. More what to say, this complicated way of understanding the same. See here, a product cost $20 now in USA. Suppose over a period of 2 years the US price index moves from 110 to 135, and Japanese price index moves from 105 to 112, and the spot exchange rate is $1 equal to 124.1545 yen. What would be the spot rate after 2 years from now? What is the cost of the product after 2 years in USA and in Japan? But technically a very good question. First see the question, try yourself for 2 minutes. Observe the question, understand, try to solve. Once you do, I will also do along with you. We will complete the question number 23. First, make your try. Read the question. Read the question. Completed. Read the question. Okay. Now let us read together. A product costs $20 now in USA. Suppose over a period of 2 years the US price index moves from 110 to 135. Price index means what? Inflation index moves from 110 to 135, and Japanese price index moves from 105 to 112. Spot exchange rate is also given. What would be the spot rate after 2 years from now? What is the cost of the product after 2 years in USA, 2 years in Japan? Let us do one by one. Okay. See the question. Let us discuss and then do together. Okay. First me telling the answer, later you copying. Let us not do like that. Let's do together. Question number 23. Okay. First step number 1, calculation of inflation rates. calculation of inflation rates. Calculation of inflation rates. Okay, now what are the calculation of inflation rates? Let's write down. First, inflation rate in USA. So 110 inflation has become 135. Two years inflation it is. Okay. Write down how much it is. 135 minus 110 22.73%. Next, B. Okay, in Japan 105 to 112. Let's do 112 6.67%. 6.67%. These are all 2 years inflation rates, and question is also asked for product rate after 2 years. So first one he is asking what would be the spot rate after 2 years, means he is asking to calculate what? He is asking to calculate the forward rate. How many years forward rate? 2 years forward rate. Calculation of 2 years forward rate. You can use the formula or you can either use the direct method. I will use direct method. Okay, now tell me what is the spot exchange rate? $1 equal to yens 125.1545. Okay, 125.1545. Okay, now the same $1 will be at same one. A product is available at $1 in USA today. It will be available at same $1. It will increase by 22.73 in 2 years. So this $1 product will increase by 0.2273. a product which is available at 124.1545 in Japan today will not be available at same rate after 2 years. It will inflate at the rate of 0.0667. So 1.2273, 1.2273 dollars equal to yens. Calculate 124.1545 1.0667. Okay. One 132.4356 divided by, so 107.9081. This will be $1 per yens. So how many dollars, how many yens we will get per dollar? It is per dollar and yens rate 107.9081. This is what 2 years forward rate for dollar to yen. That itself is not the question. What is the cost of product after 2 years in USA? Product after 2 years in USA. Okay. Write down. After how many years? 2 years. Okay. Let us start. So what is the cost of the product in USA after 2 years? So now answer my question. What is the cost of the product today? $20. It will be available at same 28. Will increase. Obviously it will increase. Increase at 22.73%. Okay. So write down 20 so 20 into 24.546 dollars, $24.546 in 2 years. Cost of product today, how much it is? Spot exchange rate $1 equal to 124.1545. Means what you understand? Okay, so if PPPT hold good, what will happen? Here PPPT is holding good, nothing is said. So if the PPPT is holding good, what will happen? A transistor which is available at $20 will be available at how much? 124.1545 into 20. Okay, cost of product today. Inflation 6.67%. 2483.09 into 2648.71. Okay, that's all. This is the answer for the given question. With this we completed question number 22 as well as 23. 24 la again A bit, B bit, 2 bits are there. 25, 26. Once we complete na IRPT and not only IRPT concepts are completed, along with the IRPT concept we will also complete in that particular area. Along with the IRPT we will also complete another area called as a covered interest arbitrage. Called as what's a covered interest arbitrage. Okay, so with this I will stop this particular part of the lecture such that everyone listening to the lecture also will have a clarity that we completed PPPT. Okay, IRPT is a very big concept. If I also include into this na, it will go for 4.5 hours video. Okay, it will be very difficult. So therefore I'm cutting exactly here. Another 1.5 2 hours will be taken to complete covered interest arbitrage and IRPT. 1.5 hour max, same timing. So once that is also completed, we will be going into the hedging strategies. 16 to 18 problems are there. Once we complete those, 85% of the chapter will be over. Okay, by tomorrow we will complete all these. Okay, by tomorrow we will complete everything. Okay, once those are completed, the last areas will be the international capital budgeting, nostro, ostro, loro accounts, extension and early honor and cancellation. Once completed, we start with the derivatives. Okay, so